We're inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from South Florida. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, L.A.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams first down.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Damian Pierce. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Cowboy 80.
That's quickly out to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19, Tiger.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great play design here, Mike. The formation allows them to spread the defense out from sideline to sideline. Then snap the ball into the hands of your quarterback, find some daylight, and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18.
They send the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Puka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Rams.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 by Cuddy.
That's quickly out to Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down behind the
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready.
3rd and long.
18, Rodney, 18. Here we go. Stop. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, Richardson. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready.
Again, it is Brooks. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's a give to AJ. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fanning. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Miami.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Liking 8.
On the ground, here is H.A. Work down at the 6.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Riggs. 19 Lions.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles. 6.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Down the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Tap to 60, tap to 60. Charger, 19 Charger, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, L.A.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, 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 ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. Now a screen set up for H.N. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
18, 5, here we go, stop. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ready.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 19, Bronco 80.
Throwing, Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers. It was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Jake Bailey set
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break. Down. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And it's Black in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready, ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Okay, ready. Alert! Alert! Cougar 19! Ready!
He'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
Robinson on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 5.
Let's go now! Turn! Liking 18! Ready!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A run up the middle with Pierce. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's is a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Top low 18.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The open man is Nakua. To the pylon, he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Come on. Hit. Crack all 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Richardson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Aiken. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready?
Once again, it's Aiken. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Let's go. 70.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a...
Into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Rams. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
79. Viking, 18.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check. Ready?
A run up the middle with H.N. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
18.
Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
8 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, trouble, and down he goes. Kobe Turner. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
19-yard line.
Reload. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to the air one more time. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gravity Lions. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, crash. 19 shots. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
On the handoff, this is H.M. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
76, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Let's go now.
Richardson to throw. Now a screen set up for H.M. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins.
For the Dolphins.
And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. He'll take this in, back to the 16. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 for the first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Ready. Viking 18.
Slot man in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
70 Lions. Eagles, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Bobcat, 60 Bob, 70 Timberwolf.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally run him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
10 at the 41-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Achad. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So, from the 37, here's second and 6.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the ready.
This is third and 6. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Miami.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
7-yard line.
19 tight, 19, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the jump.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get up. Cougar 19. Hurt.
Williams in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. At the right side and brought in by Williams. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cater Tohu. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here, and he's not going to get the first down. And Madden brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragons, Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams.
He'll step up and a loose football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get it.
Well run with Achane. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cougar 19. Ready, go.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. 19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 7, cut 19, cut 19.
Now Richardson, a quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on. 65, 65.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Next. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run here with Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go. Viking 18.
Handoff here, up the middle, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run, that is Dirk Prince Hunter. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down. A huge play there in overtime to gain a 43 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in.